Hey guys, Joel here, and welcome back to another episode and also a special outdoor special here live at Highland Park, one of my favorite parks here in New York City, in Brooklyn. That's not far from my house. I decided to come here. I decided to do something different because since today is really nice, testing out this new phone that I got and everything, the camera and all that good stuff. Hope you guys can hear me well. I did a little testing before this I did a little test videos to make sure that I sound really good and all that good stuff. So yeah, so I'm here live at Highland Park. A lot of nostalgia here. You know, coming here for years and years and years. I've been coming here, you know, ever since like my early 20s and stuff like that. I've been coming here and everything. So I'm right here by a nice little lake and everything like that. So I just wanted to, I'm gonna show you guys too, but I just wanted to do like something different today, and also because since the weather is nice, it's a little bit windy out here and everything, but right now the wind is kind of calm, so hopefully it stays that way, you guys can hear me well and there's not no crazy breeze coming or whatever like that. And I'm using this zoom in mic feature that this phone has actually, which is really good on the Samsung phone, the S20 Plus, by the way, I'm using. So I just like a zoom in mic feature, so I don't really need to have like a mic piece or whatever on, because I recently bought one, guys, but it sucks, so I have to return it. I bought it from Amazon. But yeah, so today I just wanted to do like a little rant pretty much on 2K24, because I spoke about it briefly in my video I did, my little short play I did of Plock or Ploke for the Super Nintendo and everything. But I decided, why should I do that if I can just, you know, do it in a separate video, because a lot of people don't really watch the Let's Plays anyways like that. So it's all, you know, it's just that's gonna be missed. No one's gonna really see that and everything like that. So that's the reason why I decided to I decided to do a separate video and also do an outdoor special and everything like that. So I'm gonna turn it this way for you guys. You guys can see the lake and everything, and it's like, look at that. So you got a lot of ducks, whatever, just hanging out. And if you can see them down there and everything. But yeah, so just wanted to do something different pretty much out here. So I don't know how this goes. I'm not sure if you guys gonna like this or whatever like that. I don't even have my hat. I definitely need to go to the barber, guys. That's the reason why I usually have my hat on or whatever like that. Like see my little mini afro curls. You can probably not really see it good, but yeah, so like I said, I just want to do something different. I don't know if to be something you guys would like. But yeah, so I just wanted to do something different here and do this little outdoor special. I like how this looks, by the way, like with I'm gonna fall down there on one of these steps over here, but I like how this looks over there with the background, you know, and everything, with the nice lake behind me and all that stuff. But yeah, but like I said, I hope you guys can hear me well and all that stuff, because it's a little bit windy right now. Yeah, all right, I think it should be good though. It's not too loud, it's not too crazy. But yeah, so with 2K24 now, like, I watched some videos on it. Like, I was really watching, really looking up a lot on it with the reviews once it came out on Reddit, and also recently, last week, it was with IGN and everything like that. So I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what was up with it and everything. So I watched it, and I'm not impressed with the game, because what I was thinking of doing, well, I mean, eventually I probably am gonna do it. I'm just gonna wait until like I did with 2K23. I wait till like Black Friday or whatever like that, and then pick it up or whatever. But I already know if I pick it up, it's just gonna be more of just doing a rant on the game. So I was like, I'm just gonna watch the review and just do a rant this way, instead of wasting my money right now and then do a rant later on or whatever like that, or get it more sooner and spend a lot more money on it and then do a rant more sooner. Why should I do that, you know? So there's a reason why I was looking up the reviews and everything like that. The only reason why I really get the games, honestly, because I'm really hoping that they will improve on universe mode, which they didn't. The online mode still sucks. And my close friend, he loves wrestling. He loves wrestling more than me, so he always gets the games and everything like that. And I know he likes to play. We like to play online together. So that's the only reason why I really get them. But they all suck. Like, I don't like what 2K is doing with the series and everything like that. That IGN video was such a disappointment, because nothing has changed. It's pretty much 2K23. It's like 2K23 2.0 or whatever like that. It's just dumb. It's like I don't like it at all, guys. Hold on, let me turn this up a little bit. Yeah, I don't like it anyway. I don't like it at all, guys. Like, it's just it looks the same. It looks the same. Universe mode, IGN, they talked briefly about universe mode, and honestly, there's nothing different in universe mode. Like, nothing is different in universe mode. Like, it's just the same shit. So like the only thing I noticed that they added was you can do the the cash in or something like that. You can cash in for, I think, for a title. And then some little things they changed up with the rivalry system or whatever like that. But I hated the rivalry system. Like, that's like what people said on Reddit. I like when it was more random, like how it played out, like how the old games was like. For any of you guys that played SmackDown 2 on the PS1, like when you have like your faction, whatever like that, they have like random segments and stuff that we having backstage or whatever like that. Or sometimes we having segments like this talking, and some segments they have like when you beating up somebody or somebody attacked you, whatever. I like that because it was like random, like, oh shit, like I didn't expect that to happen, you know. But when you have it with the rivalry system where you're that one who's setting up all that stuff, kind of similar to like a GM type of mode thing, it doesn't feel like natural or whatever like that. It just, you know, it's just whack because you already know what's gonna happen. You already know what's gonna happen. A lot of these like scenes you've seen already or whatever like that. I know they added a couple of more like cut scenes now, but it's not the same. They're still missing the promos, which they need to bring back and also like improve on it, because when they had it in 2K19, the promos, it was like really just repetitive and like, you know, tedious. It was just stupid. It wasn't as good, but it was there. You know, it was there. So at least they had that. They don't have promos though. For some reason they took it out, and we still haven't seen them since. They still won't bring back the damn pyro. The damn pyro for the shows, the weekly shows, and also for the pay-per-views and everything like that. And speaking of that, this PLE shit, like, bring back pay-per-views, call it pay-per-views. That's what they are, you know. Like, I don't like this whole changing them names and all that stuff. It's pay-per-views, you know. So, you know, and for you guys that like, you know, it's like in my age group or whatever that was watching wrestling back in the days, we know them as pay-per-views. That was always on Sundays. Now all of a sudden now they change it up, and they're kind of like not I'm not really talking about specifically WWE because they're the ones who do this PLE crap. I'll talk about even other promotions I watch. They do it as a they just call it events or special events now, and they'll be having them on like Saturdays or Fridays or Thursdays. Like, no, pay-per-view and keep it on a friggin' Sunday or Saturday is fine, you know, and that's it. But you know, I don't like that they changed that. Like, it's pay-per-views. I don't like that there's no more fireworks on for the shows and also for the pay-per-views, because when you had that, it just felt good and everything like that. It made, like, I love that in 2K19 when you had the fireworks for a big show that was coming up and everything like that. You know, if like whatever long rivalry I had that was gonna end at that pay-per-view for the title, whatever. It was just good to see that. Like, I love when we had the fireworks, and also when they showed the what's it, like the city you was in or whatever like that. I think they also removed that as well. Like, really? So like, what's the point? There's no reason for me to play universe mode because they haven't improved on it. The only deal was like maybe one improvement, and then that's about it. And then on top of that, I mean, well, they have 2 new matches, which is great. I think it's 2. They have the casket match and the ambulance match. The ambulance match looks the best though. Like, that one actually looks really fun to do and everything like that. It definitely reminds me of the old games and stuff back on the PS2 era and stuff like that, when you had like some fun type of matches you could do, hardcore matches and stuff like that. So I like that. I like that you can fight on top of the ambulance and throw people off. So it pretty much has that Hell in a Cell type of mechanics and stuff like that, where, you know, you can like throw them off. They're just like on the Hell in a Cell, you can throw them off, you can dive off. It's just like that with on top of the ambulance you fight on it. The casket match looked dumb. Like, even like IGN said, it's just there. It's like, this, the only thing you could do is just throw them in there and that's it. It's just pretty much a regular match with some giant ass coffin by the side or whatever, you know, by the side of the ring and everything. But there's nothing you can really do with it minus throw them in it. So that's just dumb. I didn't like that idea at all. Like, this, like, I mean, they should have done more with it, I should say, you know, with that specific match. But the ambulance match looks really good. And I know that now you can, I don't think IGN had mentioned it, but I do know that you can now throw weapons and stuff like that, which would be great if I was to do an ECW in universe mode or whatever like that, and I can have, like, you know, Sabu throw his chair like he used to was doing stuff like that, like back in ECW days and stuff like that. But universe mode sucks. So like, what's the point even bothering doing it again or whatever like that. Another thing I don't like that even a lot of people in the comment section were saying on YouTube, on IGN's on that video IGN did, they said that no one talks about the online mode. Like, that is true. Why is no one talking about the universe? I mean, why is no one talking about the multiplayer mode? I want to know if they fixed anything with the multiplayer mode. Like, did they fix any of the bugs with that replaced by AI crap that constantly happens with me and my friends plays? Did they fix the damn, like, did they find a way to patch a lot of these moves that these damn cheaters like to do online because they freaking suck at the game? So they gotta cheat and shit with these like fast punches they do, or that stupid kick they do. Damn, I know Sabu does it. Well, he's a creator because he's not in the game, but when I had download him, I know it's a move he did on TV too. It's like some kind of kick he does, and it's like, damn, I don't know what you call it. It's like kind of like a kick, but like it's like kind of like the Fame Ace or whatever like that from like what Billy Gunn used to do, something like that, and everything like yeah, something similar to that. And it's really hard to reverse, so they like to do that, and they like to have the spears for the finish. The regular move, signature, and the finish is all spears. Like, you serious? I hate that so much. Like, come on, like that's such cheap shit. Like what's the point of that? If you guys suck at the freaking game, then just like don't buy the game. Don't bother get online or whatever. If you're gonna cheat like that, you can't win without doing stuff like that. I don't do any of that type of stuff, whatever like that. It's a damn flies. One of the negatives of doing this in a park. But yeah, bugs everywhere. But yeah, so I don't like that, man. That's just annoying. They should have a way that you can like ban those people, like report them and they ban them if they'll take them serious. You know, to ban them like how it is with Call of Duty. They take the cheaters serious on that. They ban them right away. So they need to have that feature. It needs to be a way that you can block these people from ever joining any of your lobbies again. They need to do something like that, you know? So that way you can weed out those type of people. Because the only way I found how to like pretty much like pretty much take care of that, tackle that, or whatever like that, is either to like, if you have created content on, put a limit to like 75, 85, or 90 the most, because a lot of those cheaters with creative wrestlers are always over all the hundreds and everything like that. So that's a way to weed them out, or just take it off the creative content and just playing with the wrestlers in the game. That's the easiest way to do it. That's what I've mostly been doing online when I'm playing alone or with my friend, because they made it whack. Like they didn't make the content fun like how it was in 2K19 and stuff like that, which I'm not happy about at all. Another thing I don't like also is with how the characters look. I know I mentioned that already with 2K23. The characters still look the same. Like, they look weird to me. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but they don't really look like how they look on TV. Like, I feel like with 2K19, they look more detailed. They look more like how they look in the face. But in 2K23 and 24 now, they look weird looking. They look terrible. Like, I don't like how they look at all. Like, to me, I don't know if you guys see it, but I see it. And even when I'm in the communications on 2K23 down to certain wrestlers, they got the artwork right. Like, you know, like for their main like photo or whatever, like when you selected them on the screen, they have that. But then when you use them in the match, like, this look nothing like that person, you know? I remember I downloaded Big Daddy V. I don't remember if you guys remember Big Daddy V, who was Viscera before that and everything, you know. Everything, he passed away. I forgot what year he died. But yeah, he was a part of WWE ECW's brand, I always call it, or whatever, because it wasn't an official ECW. You know, it's kind of like their NXT before NXT, pretty much, and everything was like, they kind of had like more the mid-carders and stuff on there, or whatever, like more of the talent that's up and coming or whatever like that. So I had downloaded him. They had the artwork fine, but once you use him in a match, like, this look nothing like him. Same thing with Tajiri, if you guys remember him, also from ECW and stuff like that. Artwork is correct, but when you use him in a match, nothing like him. Don't look anything like him. They got the outfit right, but his face doesn't look anything like him. Like, so that's the thing. So that's the things I'm talking about. And it also has to do with the new, I forgot what their names are. It's these new people that's doing the characters models that I think they started from 2K20, which is the worst one. The worst one. I remember I had that game. That game was terrible. It was so bad. I think I got rid of it the next day. I sold it the next day. But yeah, they're the new ones who took over. I forgot their names and everything, because they're not the same ones who did 2K19's character models, but they suck, man. Because oh my god, like I said, they just look different. Like when I download a lot of these stuff, even like certain arenas I download don't look as good as they did in 2K19. Like, I feel like creative content in 2K19 looked much better, looked more detailed and everything like that. Like, people actually put more work into it and everything. Like, they have more fun doing it, they have more motivation doing it. But I feel like they didn't have the motivation in 2K23, because I feel like they didn't really do a good job on a lot of the arenas. A lot of the arenas I couldn't really find that I was able to find in 2K19. A lot of the wrestlers I couldn't find that was also in 2K19 and everything like that. It's just, like I said, something with how they look. They just look weird looking at the face. They don't really look like to a T, like how they look on TV and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but like I said, let me know in the comment section if you guys have noticed that as well, with how the character models look now, you know, ever since 2K20, I should say, when those people took over and stuff like that. They just don't look the same and everything like that. And what else? I don't know if you hear some kids over there in the back looking at the ducks and everything in the lake and all that. Probably I'll show you guys that after, like a little, like, zoom in. I'll zoom in a little bit, you guys can see. But yeah, so I don't like that. So, but like I said, they didn't talk about the online mode, so I don't know why they didn't talk about it. Like, you serious? Like, why is no one talking about the online mode? Everyone's talking about the other modes, but that, like, I want to know, because that's the mode I care for the most, because this universe mode always sucks every year, except for 2K19 when that was the best. After that, that was it. I know a lot of people have said in the comment section on Reddit and also on YouTube on that review of what IGN did. They said there was another game that was really good with universe mode. I think it was WWE 14 or 12, one of those. And I think that's the one I recently got for the PS3, but I haven't played it yet. But it was one of those they told me, I mean, well, they said that was really good when it comes to universe mode. They mentioned that one, they mentioned 2K19 was really good, and I think it was another one. I think it was 3. I think it was like 3, I don't remember, something like that. But yeah, but no one's mentioned about the online mode, so I'm gonna have to definitely check that out on Reddit and see what everyone's saying about it. I want to know, like, did they fix any of these issues? Did they fix this replaced by AI bullshit where one person leaves and then everyone else, it replaces the AI with everyone else, and then you have to like start over the match? I want to know, what did they do with these cheaters, with these cheap ass moves? Did they patch these moves? Is there a way to report these people? Is there a way to block them from joining lobbies? I want to know. You know, so for any of you guys who got the game, let me know if there's a way to do it and everything like that. But let me know, well, it shouldn't matter. It should be in all consoles. Kind of got to say, it has to be on PlayStation. Let me know. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter if you're on Xbox, PC. The features are supposed to be there. You know, regardless, it should be for every console. So yeah. So let me know if any of you guys got the game, whatever console you got on. Is there a way to do that? Is there a way you can report these people, or can you block them in your lobbies and stuff like that? You know, so you don't have to ever face them again. All that shit with all damn cheating nonsense bullshit and all that. And what else I was gonna mention? I mean, what I want to talk about with that. Oh, the showcase mode. I really don't care about the showcase mode, honestly. I never really cared about it. Minus the one in was it 2K19? The one with Rey Mysterio? That one actually was really good, because I like that they had like the little footage. You could actually see like the real life footage he had there in WCW, his match against Eddie Guerrero. Cause I remember that one I did. Cause I think that was the first match or episode, what you want to call it, you know, in the showcase mode with him. And I like how they transitioned from the footage back to the match and everything like that, and you have to complete the certain objectives or whatever like that to continue on. I actually like that. That was really good. And then in the other one with John Cena, they took it out, you know, where it's just him just talking, sitting down, doing the commentary, which is not bad. But I liked how they did with Rey Mysterio's one. And now with this one with 2K24, with the 40 Days of WrestleMania, I believe they I believe they took that out again. Like, I think it's like only like still images they show, but like a lot of the stuff they blurred out and stuff like that. They blurred out with Vince McMahon or whatever, because you know, with the whole scandal going on. Even though, like, I mean, I don't know, like, maybe he did do it, all right? I feel like he did, but then again, like everyone's been saying, like, you know, you're innocent until proven guilty. So I don't know why they just started just taking that, like, trying to like Chris Benoit him and Brock Lesnar without actually knowing what happened, because sometimes these females are just evil. They just want money, you know. They'll say whatever like that. So sometimes you can't really like trust what they say. And also, she consented to it, you know. So I don't understand that. Like, well, how come? Why is he getting all the heat for it and not her? You know, but that's just wrong in my opinion. I'm not saying he's a good person, because I know Vince is not. You know, like he actually was, like, his character on screen, his heel character on TV was who he was in real life, you know. But I still liked him as a heel. Like, I thought he was really good as a heel. I can see why, because that's who he really was. But still, like, I don't think you should like erase that type of stuff, like history, blurring out people's faces, blurring out his face, blurring out certain referees and stuff from the showcase mode. Like, what? Why you blur out Herman's face? Even people say, like, what the hell he did? I want to know, what did he do? What did he do with his WWE? But yeah, because I remember I used to watch him a lot, because when I used to watch TNA and everything, back when it was really good, before it became TNA 2.0 now, since they changed the name back to TNA. So, and it's, to me, it's not a good, sucks. But and the talent sucks. It definitely wasn't how it was back then. But I used to watch him a lot when he was in TNA during that time, when the original TNA, I should say, where Hamner, and also his son, I think Brian Hamner, was also there as well. I don't know if his son ever worked in WWE. I don't know, because I had stopped watching WWE in 2012, so I honestly don't remember. But yeah, but maybe he did. Maybe he's probably most likely blurred out too. Who knows? But I don't like that they did that. You know, blurring out their faces and stuff like that. And then I heard now they removed they removed Vince and also Brock Lesnar in the game. So like, really, because they were in the game, but after what that happened, I guess they use like the code. I think is still in there, but they just like block them from being able to lock them. But you already know people in the community creations already made Vince already, and plenty of different versions of him, and the same thing with Brock Lesnar. So you can always just use them that way and everything like that. But I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I don't like that with modern gaming now. That's one of the reasons. I think I had spoke about it already. That's why I don't really like modern gaming now anymore, because a lot of these companies have gone woke now and all that shit. And they'll just believe whatever they hear, like, oh, okay, yeah, he did this, so I'm just gonna I don't want us to be associated with him anymore without even actually knowing the full story or even knowing if he really did do all this stuff. And what about her who consented to these stuff, you know? So I don't like that, you know. Maybe a lot of you guys won't like what I'm saying. They'll probably be upset about it, but hey, it's true, you know. So like I said, you know, you're innocent, you know, until proven guilty. So I don't like that. I don't like that they blurred out a lot of that stuff and they like censored certain things. I think they took out certain scenes. I heard that people said in the comments on that video, on IGN's video, is that it's only like 20 something matches or whatever like that. It's not even that much matches. And then you have Corey Graves. I know of him, but I don't watch WWE anymore. I just know of him, you know. I just know there's some guy with like a bunch of tattoos over his body and stuff like that. He does the comments. He did the commentary for the showcase mode in 2K24 and everything like that, which I'm like, really? Why couldn't you get a legend to come back? Why did you get him? Like, get a legend to do this. Like, he wasn't around during these time. But yeah, but actually no, he was, because I think my friend had told me that he's like in his 40s or something, so he definitely is older than me. But still, like, you know, like get a legend in there, like who who was in these matches, experienced this when it happened or whatever, not like that, you know. So I didn't like that they had him doing the commentary. I wish they would have just kept it like how Rey Mysterio's one was, to have the actual footage or whatever like that and stuff like that and everything, and not blur out certain people's faces and not cut certain scenes out or whatever like that. Like, just leave history alone, leave it the way it is, you know. Like, that has nothing to do with it, you know. This is you showing things from the past, you know. We live in the past or whatever, or these old WrestleManias from years ago and stuff like that, you know, during our childhood and stuff like that, us growing up and everything like that. Why would you remove that? You know, maybe for like this new generation they wouldn't care, because they wasn't even born yet, they wasn't even alive yet when this stuff happened, or they was like little babies at the time, you know. So they probably wouldn't care, but for us, we do care, you know. For the older generation, you know, fans of wrestling and stuff like that, and more the traditional fans of wrestling, because that's who I am. I'm more of a traditional guy, or traditionalist, as you say it, and everything like that. So I do like the old ways of certain things and more traditional stuff, like when it comes to like wrestling and games, everything in general. You know, I know I spoke about that already. So I don't like that they did that, but like I said, I don't really care about showcase mode anyways, so it didn't really bother me too much. But the universe mode and the online mode is the two modes that I care for the most. And right now, universe mode's terrible. No one has mentioned anything about on the online features, like I said. So I gotta find out later on, maybe on Reddit, or like I said, you guys could tell me down below and everything like that. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I want to talk about with 2K24. Like I said, I feel like just doing this as a separate video, talking about it instead of talking about it in that short play I did of Plock for the Super Nintendo and everything like that. So yeah, so so that's about it. What else I want to mention with that? Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the game and everything. Like I said, it's like, to me, it's 2K23. It's 2K23 2.0 whatever, like a better version of it or whatever, you know, like added content for 2K23 pretty much. That's what it seems like to me, because I don't see anything different. Nothing. I saw the battle system and everything looks the same. I do like how you can change the camera now, like how the Here Comes the Pain camera looks from the PS2 era, you know, THQ era I should say, and everything like that, because that was the best times of wrestling games, especially the ones on the PS2 was really, really good and everything like that. The ones on the PS1 was really good. No Mercy on the NCT4 was really, really good. You don't get games like that anymore. I know the AEW's game, Fight Forever, stupid name. I hate that Fight Forever stupid nonsense crap chanting shit. But they tried to like kind of like go like, I guess you could say, like kind of like relive that, like reenact that time, you know, from the No Mercy day with the battle system, which I like, but I don't really like the game. It don't look good. I don't like how the character models look. Kind of similar to like how, like I said, like how the models look in the new WWE games and stuff like that. So I don't like it and everything like that. But those are the games. That's the way it was at back then and everything like that. And now now the wrestling games of today sucks. You know, and they're doing too many changes now. They're taking too many steps back and maybe one step forward. I don't like that. So the one step forward in this game would pretty much be the two matches that they added, and I guess throwing weapons now, which is cool. But that's about it. Did they add it? Oh, I think they added a special guest referee match too, I believe. And I think you can also create referees or something like that in the community creation or something like that. So I mean, that's kind of cool, but I don't really care for that. And I think they actually have real life referees now. The real referees that you see on TV, on the WWE's TV now, on their program, I should say, as opposed to just the random, referees or whatever that's made up in the other games. So I find that cool. But other than that, it's still nothing interesting, nothing to like pique my interest for me to really run out there and buy the game, so I don't see anything of interest. Let me know what you guys think of it, and like I said, most likely I'll probably just wait till like Black Friday again, and when I get it when it's super cheap and all of that, like how I did with 2K23, looks like how I did with 2K22 and 2K19. I don't know if I did that with that one but yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, so yeah, let me know what you guys think of the game and everything like that. Do you guys enjoy it? Do you guys agree with me? And like I said, like I don't see anything different. Oh, last thing real quick before I end this. Oh no, actually I want to show you real quick. But before I end this, what's it? The battle system as well. I mean, like how everything looks set up, the graphics wise and everything like that. It looks the same as 2K23. I didn't see anything different. I know the guy from IGN, he played on the PS5. I'm like, what's different on the PS5? The game looks the same to how it looks on the PS4, honestly. Like, I don't know if you got, I can't really see it, but maybe it's my eyes, I don't know. But a lot of people really can't see it, like more detail, like the more detailed look or whatever with the graphics, but I don't really see the difference in it. Like, I see a lot of PS5 games I actually looked at, and they look the same as the PS4. Like, so what are people going on about with the system? Why everyone's want to run out to get a new system if it does the same shit as the one before? And if the other one before is still the better one that is still running good, a lot of people still have a huge library of games for it, and and everyone's run out and get new consoles. So I'm not that type of person anymore. Like, it used to be fun doing that stuff back then, run out to get a new console. I remember when the first time I got the GameCube was really, really hyped to have. The PS2, the Dreamcast, all that stuff I was more hyped to have. But like new consoles, I don't care for, It's not the same anymore, not the same. But yeah, but like I said, let me know what you guys think of the game and all that stuff in the comment section below. And let me show you guys real quick before I end this. How beautiful this lake looks. A lot of ducks over there now. If I can zoom in, let me zoom in a little bit. You guys can see them over there. I do like the zoom in feature on this. I like that. Alright, but yeah guys, so like, comment, subscribe guys. I'll definitely appreciate it. Definitely. And I'll see you guys next time for another one. Take care.